The third tip is the most important tip. A lot of people don't know about this, and I had to dig for this information. You want to memorize it because that's what makes you stand out from everyone else. Hey everyone, and thanks again for tuning into another video with me. I have an exciting video that I've been wanting to make for the longest time, and I know you guys have been waiting for it as well. It is the video on how I launched my Etsy/craft business with my Cricut. A lot of people have been requesting this, and I want to jump right into the video. But before I do, I wanted to say thank you so much for my last video and how much love it has gotten within the past 2 weeks. I literally have 24,000 views already on it, and my TikTok went over 1 million, and it did went viral, which I am so happy about. If you don't know what video I'm talking about, it is the acrylic sign, which is a new TikTok trend, which I'll put the card right here. I will also put the link down below for you to check out that video. This is a video that I know you guys have been waiting since I posted my vlog video, and that was the behind the scenes and the week leading up to me launching my shop. But I wanted to dive in and do a fully detailed video on how I launched my business and made it a legal business. So let's get into it. I'm gonna break this down into, I think, 7 steps I have. The first step that I have, and they're kind of steps, tips, I don't really know what to call them, but they're just key points that I followed through. Before you even think of starting a business, you want to make sure that you are starting this out as a hobby. And I say that because you want to make sure that you love what you're doing, okay? I know that I loved making things, I loved crafting, doing DIY things, but when buying the Cricut, there are an endless amount of things that you can make, and I have a video that describes everything that you can make with it. I will put a card here, but it can get overwhelming because you want to make sure that you are good at what you do, you love what you do, and people are in need for that product that you have. My suggestion is to go out and buy that Cricut if that is what your main tool that you're using, or the silhouette, and you want to just start making stuff. Make things for free for your family, friends, if they need something, if they wanted something. See what you like making, what things are more difficult to make. That way you can determine what you truly like, which leads me into my second note, which is to find your niche. Almost every single YouTuber, any business owner will tell you that you need to find a specific niche. And what I mean by finding your niche is that you need to find that category, that main topic that categorizes all of the items that you have together. So say for example, you love making baby onesies, right? So you have a bunch of short sleeve onesies, you have some long sleeve onesies, maybe you have some bibs as well. That's a great niche to get into because then you can build off of that and start making t-shirts that say mom and me or dad and me or anything that's parent, child, that is all within the same niche. Now what I don't agree with some people, they say if you have an Etsy shop, a website, etc., that you should only list one product. And I don't agree with that because you can find different products with the same niche. I said you can make onesies. That's not limited, okay? You can make bibs in that. You can make tote bags that have cute mommy and me sayings. You can mold everything into that one category, so that way if you really enjoy making tote bags, you can tie that into that same niche. Now if you loved making dog bowls, I wouldn't suggest maybe putting that in the same category. You can make another shop with that because that is a completely different category. Unless, say, your shop was all about parents and dogs, having 2 kids, aka your child and your dog, you want to make sure that it's all in the same category because what happens is Etsy is going to categorize your shop as one main shop. They're not going to, I keep using my hand, sorry. They're going to categorize your shop. If you have 2 completely different items that you have in your shop, Etsy is not going to recognize it. And also, another key thing to note, it's going to make the customer want to buy more things from you. Why? Because I'm not a mom, but say I'm a mom and I find your Etsy shop and then, oh wow, look at all these onesies. I see these are so cute. I need that. And then I go onto your shop and I see that you have cute matching tie-dye sets. Oh my gosh, I need that. Or, oh, my sister needs that. She just had a child. Boom, you have another sale waiting for you because it's all in the same category. And this is for any advertising class that I've been through, marketing, business, etc. You want to know who your target audience is. So that is also a main key point that you need to realize in order to help you boost those sales and to get your shop on the right track. The third tip is the most important tip, I cannot stress this enough, is to do your research. And when I tell you do your research, I don't mean do your research for 2 weeks. I mean to do it for like months. I did research for, I want to say almost 6 months of what is the Cricut, what is the best vinyl cutter that I should get, where to get inventory, everything and any question you have possible. You want to Google that, you want to read books on it, you want to watch YouTube videos even. There's so many out there, including mine, by the way. I'm a part of a lot of Facebook groups as well. I'm a part of 2 Cricut Facebook groups. I'm part of an Etsy group as well for sellers and buyers. I'm a part of another Cricut group, which is Cricut for Business. You want to make sure that you do all of your research on the product that you're going to make your business, how to open a business, any question that you have, you want to write that down, you want to memorize it, and you want to have so much knowledge in that because that's what makes you stand out from everyone else from your craft. If you do all of the right research and have all the right tools and keys that you need to succeed, then you will succeed. It's really that simple. I can't stress that enough. Even me, if I didn't research for literally since last December until now, I might have not opened my shop until maybe this December. Who knows what would have happened? But the fact that I did so much research and I allotted that time for myself, you might be busy and say, well, I have no time for research. There's always time. If you work a full-time job and you say you work from 9 to 5, you get home at 6, eat dinner, by the time you're settled down, it's 8 o'clock. You allot time, whether it's 30 minutes, whether it's 45 minutes, an hour. If you have that time, great. If you have 3 hours, that's even better. During your lunch break, if you want to allot 20 minutes of your time and then the 40 minutes of you to relax, that's okay too. But you just want to make sure that you allot all that time for your research. So now let's get into the nitty-gritty of how I registered my business. For those of you who don't know, I am from New York and my business is obviously registered in New York. So I had to go on the IRS website. I went to this specific website, I'm blanking on what it is, but I'm going to have a video screenshot right here just placed of the website that I went to. So you're gonna go there if you say you live in New York. I'm sure if you do .ca or .me, whatever state you are, I'm sure it might come up with the same thing. But if you just wanna look at the New York one to get a gist of how I did it, this website will show you how to start your business and how to register your business. Now I know a lot of people will say, just go on Inkfile or go on this third-party website. They will tell you exactly what to do and you just pay like $300 more. $300 more. I'm not paying $300 more for them to do the work. Why don't I just go on the IRS and pay, I think I paid $125, I wanna say, because getting my EIN number too was free. Versus on Inkfile, you might be paying charges at $300, $400 to get the whole package, and it doesn't even do it for you. You still have to do the work at the end of the day. Meanwhile, on the IRS website, you could click what business you wanna do, how to do it, and then the best part about this, guys, is that it shows create your custom business or custom PDF worksheet or something. It explains all the differences between the S Corp, C Corp, LLC, sole proprietorship, and what is best for you. Now, doing that, I do have an accountant, so he told me that was best for me was an S corporation. So I trusted him obviously, and I did an S Corp for now, but again, I can always change that. But when I filed on the IRS, it originally, what it does is it will register you as a corporation, so as a C Corp, but you have to submit a certain form that just states that you want to be an S Corp, and I literally just got in the mail, I got a letter stating that I was approved for an S Corp. That is all found on the IRS website, which you could go on. And the best part is after you create this custom list of what your business is and what you want to sell, it will email you and send you a PDF of what steps you need to take in order to do it. How easy is that? A lot of people don't know about this, and I had to dig for this information, and I mean dig because no one told me this. So if I can help you guys out, that's what I'm here to do, and I want to help you. So definitely go on there, and I can show you my PDF if you want. I could put like a screenshot of it on here, and it shows everything you need to do from registering your business, applying for your EIN, which is also another important step. And then you also want to make sure that, you know, if you live in a certain town or like a village, you might have certain steps that you have to follow. Since I am an S Corp, I didn't actually have to do anything. If I was like a sole proprietorship, or I think there's another one, I would have had to do something with the town. But I sent the town my information and they said, oh no, you don't have to worry about that, like you're an S Corp. And I was like, okay, great, thanks for letting me know. Once you know what you have to do, I would suggest making a list. And by a list, I mean a long list of everything that you need to do, that you need to buy, that you need to research still, if you still haven't researched enough. I don't have the sheet with me, but I had this long sheet. I wrote everything down and I categorized it by marketing items that I need to have. When I have to take my product photos, what do I need? Where do I want to go? What are the photo settings that I want to take? What is my theme? What is my Instagram theme going to be like? Then I want to talk about, you know, my Etsy shop, and I said, what are the things that I want in my About Me? Just anything that you can think of, just write it all down. Even if you like think of it at 10 p.m. at night, I literally just wrote it on my phone and then I wrote it down on my list the next day because I knew I was gonna forget. And that list has saved me so much, because then you saw that week, I did show it in my vlog video, that week I was religiously following that list. I was going through the list, I was waking up every day and saying, okay, what can I take care of on this list today that will help me get closer to starting my business? That was a big help, because it is so important to stay organized, especially when you have your own business. You want to have all of your paperwork together and in the same place. I had things that I had to question I asked my accountant too as well. So I do suggest, if you have a family member, if you know someone that is a CPA or is an accountant, I would highly suggest using them, because he has helped me a tremendous amount and has been a lifesaver, because I ask him all these random questions. I'm like, is this good? What do I need to do? How do I do this? And he has saved me so much time and money with that. So I really appreciate having that extra help, because I think it's super important, especially when it comes to tax season. He will tell you, you know, what you need to do, what you need to take care of for inventory wise, what you need to write down, taking care of your expenses. And speaking of expenses, this is one of the things that I had on my list actually, but I wanted to add it as a tip, and it is to open your own business checking account. Whether it's your own debit card, whether it's your own credit card, you want to keep your personal expenses from your business expenses separate. You do not want them together, because chances are you're not gonna wanna go through your credit card statement every month and go, was this a personal thing or was this for my business? I don't remember. Or, oh, I remember going to Michael's and then buying this paint, but this was for my business. And no, do not do that. It saves you so much more time if you just get your own debit card or get your own credit card or a checking account and have that as your business card. And finally, my last tip that I have for you is to just do it. At the end of the day, you can do all of your research and you could keep doing your research. I'm constantly always learning about my craft and what I do and what things I can do better with my business, and that's what you should be doing as a business owner. But you shouldn't let that be stopping you. As long as you have the big chunk of research done and you have everything set up, you know, everything that you need to take into consideration, just launch it already, because there are so many people out there that are right where you are. They do their research, they buy everything, they get ready for it, and then they're this close and they say, I don't want to do it, or I can't do it. And you know what? The biggest difference between that person and you is that you're actually going to do it and you're going to launch it. That is a huge step that I think is super important, that even me, I don't really consider that. I'm like, yeah, I launched my Etsy shop. And people are like, no, that's amazing, you launched your own Etsy shop. And I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I grinded for 2 whole weeks trying to get everything together with my product photos, with all the steps that I had to take, the things that I had to buy, the, you know, everything to register my business. And, you know, you should be proud of being a small business owner, especially during times like these. A lot of people are struggling and it's very difficult to get a job. I'm very blessed that I'm able to have this as my main job, and I have another part-time job on the side, and I do YouTube, which is awesome, and I feel like I'm living a dream, honestly. I cannot be more happier that I launched my shop. And honestly, if it wasn't for you, and if it wasn't for how popular my TikTok became, I wouldn't have launched it until probably late July. At the end of the day, you just have to realize that you can do this and you were born to do this. If you have the drive and if you know that you are good at what you do and you are talented, you don't even have to be good at what you do, okay? You have a passion for it, you have a love for customer service, you have such an amazing feeling after you make a product. Chances are this was destined for you, and I hope if you come across this video that you will realize that this moment was for you, and maybe this is a sign that you should start your own business and start your own craft Etsy shop business, because if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I am super thankful for that. That leaves me with my last tip, and I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, give me some feedback, and comment down below if you liked it. And also do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Hoping to really start more videos like this, maybe some more Etsy shop tutorials, some tips, some tricks, a day in the life. So if you want to see that video, please comment down below. I'm gonna post some more TikToks on that too, so hopefully you guys will like that too. I don't really have anything else besides I hope everyone is having an awesome day, and I hope you guys will enjoy the beginning of your week since this is Monday, and I will see everyone in the next video. Bye!